like that's what you wanna do. Come on, get me down, you girl, no, bring me down. Your love is too high, me down, you girl, no, bring me down. That is a wild thing to come in. What is my main ones? I'm probably just gonna do cats again. Like, I feel like the cats is gonna help me get to the area I need to. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's awesome. I really like that. It's been a while since I've been able to talk with you all. And a lot of stuff has happened. Uh, okay, that wouldn't work. No, that wouldn't gonna work. This this could. Oh no, that's regular. I feel like it's worded. If it was worded different, it could be working. Tell me that I'm regular. As long as the top card of your library is a fairy or an instant. Okay. How that was first worded is weird. I guess that could only work in like digital. Conjure, yeah, conjuring is like that's a different thing. Choose a creature type. Okay, yeah, there's these. Yeah, it's a cave. Nice.
What an adventure! You're well on your way to being
I
a
should
great
also check
planeswalker.
my D&D thing.
You got a quest. If you complete it, you'll get a reward.
Like, yeah, they haven't
When
left.
you're ready to play a game.
That's all you do is talking. So tell me how to break the law. Hmm. You take too long. You take too long. You take it. Remove it. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I can actually keep that. This is actually good. With birds, and I have planes immediately, so yeah, that's really good. I think I'm gonna play just the cub. Yep, guess I will be. So the shrines. Maybe. Sure. Ooh, yes. I said don't know. Most because boy in the band is let them only have one. Monks? Huh. Well, I could listen to Bad Boner, and I might just. Okay, that's it on sofa. It sucks that I don't have a ton of beefing them up. Yeah. I think if anything, I might kill Kiyosh's island. Don't have a reason to really play you. Like again, I don't have any lords right now. Okay. We'll kill this now. Handsome. Yeah, makes sense that you want to buff it. Okay, yep. Keep that one. That's nice. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna destroy the 3-tree setter. I do want to cut that's in my deck. I need a genuine lord. Maybe I'll put the banners back in. I don't know. I have like a one of the. Yeah. Yeah. What? Okay. I want to attack you, clearly. Yeah. I'm just gonna skip. Like I'm not ready. Like I needed water. And I didn't need water. I need lords.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
What even is this? Okay. Oh, that's what. I don't like that. That's some weird ass borders. God. Yeah. That's some weird stuff. Not craft on to be on the safe side. There it is. I just I go down the Panther. Oh, let me check. I mean, I could just run it like this. I mean, nothing's stopping me.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
I can work with this. It's just not desirable. Goblins. Oh, interesting. I think I'm just gonna play you to be on the safer side. Oh my fucking god. That's... Oh god, I don't want to be at Twitter anymore. That's unsettling. I don't that makes me feel uncomfortable reading. No blocks. Like I'm getting a lot of like bigger cats soon. Makes sense. I might basic roll and cycle you then next turn. Yeah. I got stuff. I mean, yeah. That's nothing that I did. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you. First strike damage. See if they like. I don't want to lose Wyatt. That's the thing here. Yeah. I got 2 triggers done. That's not bad. We have 3 mana. Yeah, they take it. If I get untap them, I can just play you, which is nice. Yes, it's there. I'm gonna fuck with these Bad Bunny songs. I get a life linking cat. Oh, I'm sad. think most cats will die though, that's the thing. Oh fuck. That's GG's. I can't beat that. That's fine. You know, that's what matters. I'm in bronze again? God fucking damn it. That's whack. I don't have a notification. Oh, it's from memories. Do I get to know what the fucking memory was?
You're
No.
well on
Okay.
your way to being a great planeswalker. You got a quest.
I don't.
If you complete it, you'll get a reward. Go here when you're ready to play again.
I didn't know this one. Oh, hello. I just want to hear this more. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's where I'm going, right? Yep. Oh, just basic mindset. Look at myself a planes. GG. Yeah, honestly, I'm not surprised that it seems like half the allegations are just coming from, oh yeah, he just didn't like ice. So I can't wait to see people's responses to this.
What an adventure. You're well.
Oh, nice. Very good. Good stuff.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker. You got a quest.
I'm gonna keep going
It's
cats.
completed.
I'm gonna play that many again. I gotta get ready for the Super Bowl. I gotta jam out to his Spanish. I have no idea what the fuck he's saying. I can vibe to this shit. What do we got? Yeah, actually keep this because I just need one land and I'm basically set for life. I say this like I'll ever fucking get it. I know for a fact I ain't fucking getting it. Never mind, I got it. Let go. Let it ride. No. Sometimes I'm tempted to just put rest in peace in and just really kill off death triggers. I might as well just fucking deal with it. Right? I don't know. A 3 Squire is better, but I think cutting them off from casting on my turn is better. Wait, do I have enough cards to make a commander for elves? Probably not. But you just don't. I'm fucking blocking. Uh, you should let me do my thing. Thank you. You just need 3 counters on you. Ooh. Absolutely, I'm blocking. I'm a fool for not. Attack. Excellent card there and stuff, because I forgot to do that last turn. Are there like good cat commanders? Because there's a lot of fucking cats. Probably not. I don't even think so for Arena. God, that's fucking 6 being thrown at my head. I don't like that. I'll take 6 to the dome and cry. I'm fucking blocking. And I can't think of any black that pumps your creatures. White, I think those have a few. But now it's like green and red. Good. My turn safe. God, I love beating you up. Like, I could just do the first Fang because, like, he's really good, but I really want that green. You need a flyer, realistically, to keep me from beating your ass some more. That's what you need. Oh, yeah, that's it. I think I will. I gotta keep a blocker, that's the thing. Sadly, you gain a lot of life. It's a hey, but realistically, you're still dead next turn. Yeah. And I'll still pump him up to be 21. I mean, yeah, you'll definitely kill him. Makes sense. GG's. Back up. Bronze 1 finally. Soon I'll fucking leave Bronze Hell and Magic. The problem was I just wasn't interested in the Spider-Man sets. I just did not play at all. That's the problem. That was the main thing, though. Key cat. I want to know. I forgot it, Johnny's. I thought. But yep. You would limit me a lot. Oh, hello. You are nothing representing cats. The fuck are you? Where the fuck did you... I don't fucking know what set you would even be from. Oh, I could. Ever. Two. Oh yeah. Mutate's weird. Like, no. I think. See, the thing is, I would have to go with dogs as well, and I don't want to do that. And there's genuinely no red cats I would even want in here.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
What's this thing about? Hello. Oh, that's actually really sweet of her to do that. Um, that's generally nothing we can do with this hand. That's a worse hand. This is a choice. Okay. Yeah, I just needed something. The spell lands will help. You know. That's enough. Yeah. Yeah. Just let me surveil again, I guess. Ooh, that is good. Oh, this isn't good. I only have like any creatures on field. I think I might just go with like all my ghost vacuums and just go rest in peace. I think that's a better option here. Sure. Sacrifice. Get the fuck out of here, Sephiroth. I hate the fact I'm just holding out on lands. Please be on top of that. You know, I'll take it. Gives me something to cycle as well. Gives me an excuse to fucking cycle. That's not good. I am risking for the biscuit. I need to just play the Lifelinker, regardless right now. No, I guess that. It's fucking stressful. I'm like so close to dying. And I got him to cycle it. Hopefully I can cycle it into a land. They got removal on course. Well, I mean, I guess -3, that's like something I can't be.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker. You got a quest. If you complete it, you'll get a reward.
What is that land? Garbage when I think about it. Okay. Oh, boo. Honestly, I'm like, I watched Scotty Fitness allegations response video, and it really just seems like, oh yeah, people got pissed because he said fuck ice. But like, honestly, fuck ice. Nope, I'm out. I'm away.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
I don't think it's
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
Ooh, I can't get rid of that. Yep. Drop Cowan now, bitch. Yeah, you can't, bitch. Bitch blue. Bitch blue. I didn't even realize that was bottom of my turn. Yeah, that didn't work the way you thought it did. Wait, you wasted all of your mana. Now I can draw a card. Another Cabin of Souls. Sign me up. That is disgusting. Right. Counter it. I dare you. Oh, that's not a joke. Okay. Okay, let's say from maybe off maybe not. How did I get oh no, okay. God, I win. Let's go. GG's.
What an adventure! You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker. You got a quest. If you complete it, you'll get a reward. Go here when you're ready to play a game. No problem. God, I wish you were not a mana ability. Hold up. I'm gonna kill the roots instead. Yes, they're not gonna mill me. There's money sold, and I can't afford it. I am learning about stuff. Okay. I can. Okay, yeah, I can't. Yeah. Elves? Maybe? Question mark?
Don't mind if I do. Okay. Oh yeah, basically. Yeah. Okay. And turn. As you will be making out. And if I can stop that, Hakuna Matata. Sack permanent melt Ghana. Yeah, sucker food. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna load this up. Let's look at 4, which is nice. Ring out. I could probably talk about it a little bit, but not in depth because of work. Well, that's just round. I've only got 3 threes, so. Yeah, please. They'll become 4/4. Even better. They were really hard trying their best to stay alive. So. So. I don't say. So I'm talking to one of my homeboys right now, through TikTok and whatnot, and I explained to him about like the situation I have with at work and whatnot. We've had this good discussion like several times. What did I have? Yeah, it doesn't matter. And I think he's just like confused, like, oh yeah, it's like, and like I talk to and whatnot with my bosses and whatnot. They seemed upset. I was like, oh, why do they care? It's like, because it's the workplace limit. It's like, yeah, probably. You want a 9-8 trampoline? You gotta do a actually, you have to do a board wipe and then destroy my have enough mana to kill my creature. Can you do it? No. No, you can't. I mean, really? I hate win here, buddy. So the soft mill. So yeah, there's that. I don't know what like all the nitty gritties with that type of stuff, but it's not my issue anymore. It's not my care.
What an adventure! You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker. You got a quest. If you complete
And
it, you'll get a reward.
that's like my attitude
Go
towards
here
it
when
now
you're ready to
because
play a game.
like it is what it is. Some people are upset, but they can eat my ass. So yeah, there's that. Well, no, like I'm not worried. I'll probably have that in like my other campaign because I don't think someone's ever gonna come back to it. Life gaining. I think realistically I have to play the cub and be ready to destroy the ley line. Probably do. Where is it? It's down. Yeah, that sucks. I have to do it now. It's down. That'd be a wasted opportunity. Subscribe. I don't need you up now. Fuck. I don't have board wipes anymore. I got rolled. This one. Oop. Okay, I'm out. I'm not gonna be keep getting fucking insulted by Ghost every fucking turn. That's whack. I did not have fun, no. I would have fun when I'm being insulted by Ghost every 5 minutes. What do I actually stream tomorrow? I forgot.
What an adventure! You're well on
Oh,
your
late
way
night
to being
TCG.
a great
Oh,
planeswalker.
Sunday's Fallout.
You got a quest. If you complete it,
Nice.
you'll get a reward.
What's this, bro? Okay. You there? Yeah, Seath's not a great place. I can't wait to fucking leave it one day. I definitely am excited to leave it because of X and the things are definitely gonna make my life a living hell. I don't know that way. And I don't know that. Don't have and I don't like that. I don't like this at all. Oh, please just tell me your fair count on the deck. I don't have it. And that. You don't think anyway, it doesn't matter. But I could win this. Oh my god, this is so risky. Okay, fuck me. Okay. Oh. I'm fucked. Yep, GG's. Good game. I can't beat that now. Like, I don't have any move. Okay, so here's what we've learned. I need a board wipe, and I definitely need them. Like, this is not on for discussion.
What an adventure.
So, counter attack. Go down these Panthers. Instant. That's one of those. Because I definitely just split up again. Look, here's the thing. I can definitely just go pure more white and just like be safe. But then I'm being like in a weird pickle. It's like I need more cards. And I wouldn't let anyone else.
You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker. You got a quest. If you complete it, you'll get a reward. Go here when you're ready to play a game.
Unfriendly reminder. I can't spell. There we go. I think that's gonna be it for that, in all honesty. I give my man like, ooh, it was brutal. Mhm. Thank you. I appreciate that. I need to edit life status and move it because I'm ending stream soon. Tomorrow is late night TCG, of course. We're probably gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh! If I'm gonna be honest with myself here. Maybe I'll have more stuff to talk about. It depends. Cause X is still giving me cert, and one of X's buddies is pissed at me and whatnot. But my my attitude with that is it's nothing of value is lost if that's gonna be a thing. Like if I'm being real here, like nothing of value will be lost, of course. Like I don't have time to deal with that shit to begin with. I'm not gonna fucking care about it now. That'll be fun. But from my understanding, like I'm pretty, I don't want to say well safe, but I have my big boss like at least knowing like, hey, I'll be fine, whatnot. And I'm not staying long. I do want out of that place. I'm tired of it. I've been tired for a while of it. I should like take specific screenshots of like people who follow me that I'm really proud of having, which makes me like feel bad. 'Cause, like, of course, not everybody like I feel like I want to like show off is in it, but like I also low key have people I'm very like proud of having followed me. You know, so we'll see where that goes. Oh, that's disgusting. AI. That's revolting. That's genuinely revolting. Have you been streaming? Oh yeah, you probably gave up then. If it was like 9 months, if I had to guess. Yeah. Hmm. But like I said, like overall, like nothing of value is lost if that's gonna be like people's mindsets at work. Like I'm over it, and I was like, okay, people found out. Oh, that's beautiful. Hey, not much. I'm wrapping up stream, and I'm just talking about like work right now because, long story short, uh, me and a me and my ex, like that's what the like name I'm giving it right now. We got caught. I don't say we got caught. I did like spill beans and whatnot about it, and my bosses like got pissy about it because workplace relationships are just paperwork for them and they don't want to deal with it, which is understandable. That make like that's fair. Nobody really wants to do paperwork, especially about like that type of stuff, because then I would have to be moved to mornings. They would stay on their set at surf, and guaranteed, realistically, our boss would like help us out, like making sure one of us had like a overlapping day, so we can like if we wanted to hang out and whatnot. Because they did that for them last time, and I'm sure they would have done it for us this time. We were also very professional at work when we were working. It's like I was like, yeah, because my boss was like, I didn't even know about this, and my attitude was like, yeah, you know. Oh, not really, really. Okay, so we didn't do anything at work. Like I knew like okay, here's the deal. We can't really be doing that type of stuff and whatnot. Actually, that's a lie. But some of my coworkers follow me, and I can't really go into all that details of what we did. um, but we always played it safe. Like we knew, like okay, we can act a little bit more lovey-dovey when it's just me and them in the room. But so long story short, they X um said, how do I really describe this? So X, uh, one of X one night stand partners came through the drive-thru one day and hit her and asked like, "Hey, what's your Snap?" So she immediately downloaded Snap. She never used Snapchat before and whatnot. Downloaded Snap, fucking added him, whole 9 yards. Mind you, this is when we were talking. We weren't official, whole 9 yards, but we were just talking. And I always asked like, "Hey, what do you want us to be?" Because we started off with our mindset like, okay, we are gonna be this, and now we're fucking making out of my van every night we clock out. So we're definitely crossed the line. And you telling me how much you want to kiss me, cuddle me, and how much you miss me. And I tell you like, oh yeah, I miss you too. Like when one of us isn't working, like in my opinion, as a damn romantic man, that feels like dating. And X's attitude on that is like, well, like, I can't really say I love you, like, unless we're dating and whatnot. It's like, girl, we've been hanging out. Like, girl, we like voice call. Like, I don't say every night, but like, we try, like, on occasions, we'll like voice call and whatnot. And we just chit chat and whatnot for a little bit before we do stuff. And where was I going with this? You're gonna have to be really careful with how I say this because some of my coworkers do know I'm a VTuber. I don't really want to have that conversation with my boss. Like, why are you telling your chat about this? Because my virtual friends want to know. um, but she did not tell me, like, because my opinion is very much this. Like, if whatever we were, regardless, we were on the talking stage. You could have walked up to me, say my legal government name, of course, but in this scenario, let's use Tater because that's my nickname I go by a lot. Hey Tater, um, this one guy I haven't really gotten over with came back in my life. I really want to date him. I really want to be like do some lot of stuff with him instead of you. No hard feelings, of course. If you want, we can still talk, whatnot, etc. Whatever. And I would have kept my fucking mouth shut. However, I had found out through one of my players because I do have some players. I don't stream the game, of course. Through like my job and whatnot. I found out through him because I told him like, yo, I don't think me and her like are thing anymore. Like she's been very distant to me. Like we haven't really done anything. And the thing that really like made me know it, we both she always has asked. Like I don't say ask. She did ask for a bit, like, hey, can you like hey wait for me like after you clock out? And I would like wait in my car and whatnot, or I would just like wait outside, give or take. So we both clocked out. I was a little behind her, so like I walked out. Her car was already started. It's like, huh, that's weird. You know what? Whatever. Maybe she has to go somewhere. and we'll do a little chit chat. And say like, oh yeah, so I have to bounce somewhere. I got in my car. I thought her window's down, so I pulled down my window and looked at us. I was like, you want to say something? And she looked at me, was like, confused, pulled down hers and said, what? It's like, bye. It's like, bye. And then she drove off after that. Or maybe I drove off, of course, doesn't matter. And like that really like indicates like, okay, something's wrong. Like this is different, 100% different. Like 360 like mood swing, which I can get into like a different conversation after I finish the story. So I found out from one of my other players, Sabari, about it, and my attitude is like, okay, I'm gonna tell people then. Is it the right thing? No, absolutely not. But I did it anyway because like, okay, like if you didn't have the decency to tell me, I'm not gonna have like the decency to keep what we were a secret then. That's my opinion. And I like we can definitely like talk that like you discuss and it's like, okay, dude, that's not a really nice thing to do. And like we definitely could. I've but that was my attitude. So I told some people. I figured who would snitch on who. I don't know who snitched. But at the end of the day, like, okay, I was telling people anyway, like I knew someone was gonna do it. I know it was brought up during the supervisor management meeting they had, and that was fun. Of course, it was not, but I was pulled aside. It's like, and I told my boss, I was like, oh yeah, like, so you left me for another guy, what now? Because like I'm being transparent. It's like, oh yes, he just fucking dipped me as soon as he could. Once the other guy came in, I have a theory on why, but I'll place the theory and like the attitude after this, of course. So I had to talk to you and whatnot, and whole 9 yards, of course. I don't talk about it much at work now, but like I said, I don't want to deal with him. But my boss did tell me like, hey, if Seattle does give you like attitude and whatnot, like oh, like like also, I'm guessing if like Tata gives you attitude as well, let me know. I'll talk to him, or let me know and I'll talk to her. And thankfully, uh, I nicknamed her Neperhire in the situation. Like so, Neperhire was there with me as well when X gave me attitude again because he's been doing it a lot recently, even before we she decided to end things. Like she would just randomly fucking snap at me. Turns out she was switching fucking medications, and I feel like the guy you would be talking to, like you would tell like, hey, if I'm like more snappy at you, it's not mean like I hate you or anything. I'm switching medications, so like I'm probably not gonna be mentally well. And me being who I am, is like, okay, that's fair. Just let you know, like if you need to vent to me and whatnot, like I'm here for you. But I don't think she understood that fucking shit. Because see, she was really immature in my opinion when I look back at it. But that like backtracking to the story. Um, so I did shoot a message to my main boss about it. I was like, hey, just let you know because it feels like he wanted me to like message you like when stuff like this happens. He did give me attitude when I asked her to take something to drive through. Janae, wow, Nepa baby, Nepa Hire was there, and so I was like, I'm reading it off, so I almost casually mentioned my coworkers' names. That's lovely. God, I hope they don't hear this. Hi, Pat Nico. We're wrapping up soon, but I'm telling the story about how I got in trouble recently at work because of me and my supervisor were seeing each other. Oh, I love Cole. I love him. But so there's that, of course. Yeah. How's he like did it. It's a little gonna be not safe for work. So if you are under age of 18, please leave now. Of course, because I don't really advertise my channel much as like an 18 plus place. And I dropped my sticker. So how we kind of started this is, I don't know why, I can't remember why it was brought up, but she randomly like was messaging me more like than normal, and I didn't think much about it. I was like, oh, okay, no, she wants to talk. Cool, whatever. We're both adults. Doesn't matter. And I think she was asking me about like my kinks and whatnot, and my brain's like, oh, okay. I, I've talked to this about like to other people before. Like this isn't like a weird conversation for me. So I continue. I was like, okay, I know you're at work, so like I'm not gonna talk about this until you get home. And she was like upset by that. I was like, yeah, like I don't care. Like get your ass home, and then we can like continue this conversation. And we did and whatnot. And I think like it progressed from there. So that was lovely. So yeah, um, my ex was a supervisor, and I think her best friend at work hates my guts now because uh and like the attitude like definitely sift like switched and whatnot. Like I can definitely like okay, this person like didn't hate me, but like they probably didn't like also enjoy my company all the time because I don't fucking know why, but so they weren't really talkative like they normally were. And when I was leaving, they started chit chatting. It's like, okay, that's a sign. Like you definitely fucking hate me now, but whatever. So I was also restocking my like some of the condiments with a third sifter and whatnot. And X's best friend walks by. Well, not walks by. Walks like past like the can like one of our aisles with expired food, throws it at me, and my thankfully didn't fucking hit me, or I would have. I wouldn't. I shouldn't have done it if I did, but I probably would have chucked it back at her and called her a fucking bitch about it. Because first of all, I doubt she would have apologized. But that I'm not getting into that shit. But and then I asked like, yo, is there a reason why I had like food thrown at me? And they replied back, it's like, oh, it's because it expired. It's like I I think that could have been like a thing to tell me beforehand, but whatever. And I when like the expired food was thrown at me, I looked over to the third sifter. We'll call her mom because she gives mom energy. I looked over to mom. I was like, "Yo, what's her problem?" It's like, I don't know what's her problem is. It's not very chatty today. It's like, yeah. I kind of just wanted to say like, yeah, I think she fucking hates me now because like, I was like open about like I opened up about me and my ex my ex and whatnot after she left me for her one night stand body. So that's gonna be fucking lovely if that's real then, because well, like my one of my bosses, we know him. He has come on stream. Sometimes he plays Magic with me. AJ, he'll pop in. I know he has a job lined up at a not gas station, not like because we're at one. a like I think an oil rig or something, and eventually I think he'll go to it. So X's best friend will get his spot then, and if I'm not gone, I guarantee my life's gonna be live in hell under those two because of what I did. And if that's the case, I'll like fucking walk past both like my bigger bosses and go straight to HR. It's like, oh yeah, I can feel like like a toxic work environment of like these two people just because um and I'll be blunt, like, oh yeah, me and my supervisor were having we're like talking and whatnot, doing all this shit off the like what and all this shit. Like I'll throw people under the fucking rug if it's gonna be that case. Like I never have like faith in HR departments, but I'm like willing to like fuck people over if it's necessary if they want to be a cunt to me. So yeah, which makes me think the other campaign I have for work will not last because a X's best friend has not been showing up a lot, and now I don't think they will because they rather be tight with the X, despite the fact X I think has ever said anything fucking nice about the best friend. But I'm generally not surprised they're fucking young bitches. One's I think X's best friend is 21 now, and X was 19. I think she's turning 20 this year. I don't know. Realistically, she was way too young for me to actually want to like to go out of my way to find. Because I'm in my mid 20s, and my earliest I would go would be 21 because 20 feels like a weird like age range, and like 18 and 19 just feels like okay, you're too much of a fucking kid for me. Like I can't relate to you in any way. So that's that. That's lovely. But I know her. I talked to one of my friends about this. I talked, I think, a couple of my friends about this. My homeboy Ryan and one of my old flings. One I shouldn't say flings. Things with. She was one of my players, so we do know her as Miss Lexi. Um, I talked to Miss Lexi, my homeboy Ryan, about this. I was like, hey, so this bit is like, I don't say this bit. My ex is like kind of giving me like weird signals.
Would you like to pay the one opponent?
I'm never paying the one, Draco. You are all popping in at the weirdest
Would
opportunity.
you like to pay the two?
I don't care who the IRS sends. I'm not paying my taxes.
Would you look at that, Kevin? It's the police.
Hi, Draco. You came in at a weird time. I'm explaining my weird love life to you all. Yeah, I'm speaking of my weird the story on how like I kind of got in trouble with work. Long story short, me and a supervisor who's my ex were seeing each other, kind of, not really. We were just talking, and she left me for a one night stand guy. So didn't tell me anything about this. I had to find out from another coworker, mind you. And my attitude was, okay, I'm gonna start talking about it then. And it was told by our bigger bosses. I had to be talked to about it, and I did tell them like, oh yeah, like she left me for another guy, so like I don't need to go to mornings, and we don't have to worry about like doing paperwork and whatnot. But I was told, hey, oh fuck, is this? You scared me. I thought you were a coworker who was gonna get me seen to talking about my life. Oh my god. Okay. No, yeah, I was wrapping up before our favorite Cosmic Oni came in, and I was chit chat talking more about this, but where was I? I don't know. So I was talking to my homeboy Ryan and Miss Lexi about this. It's like, hey, I don't know really how to feel about this. Like, one minute she's like really sweet to me, the next minute's like sees this mega bits to me, and when I kind of ask is like, hey, like, are you mad at me or something? Like, did I do something wrong? Did I like upset you not knowingly? Because if I did, I'm really sorry. Like, just like, please let me know. Like, you know what what I am, and B, like, I do very much like care about like making sure like you're okay. Like, I'm not overstepping boundaries. And she'd be like, no, like, I'm not mad at you. Like, no, you're fine and whatnot. So like, and when I talked, when I was able to talk to her, I was like, hey, it's like, I don't really know how you feel about me sometimes. And she was like, oh, that's just who I am. Like, that's just my bipolarness and whatnot. Like, whatever, like mental health like issues she would use. And Miss Lexi said, that was bad on her behalf because she's using it as like a crutch or like to like justify her like shitty behavior to people, and she's not gonna have good like um relationships like with anyone if she's gonna do that. Which I think if you have like some type of like a mental health issue, it is always like important to make sure that's known and like your partner knows how to like deal with it well. I don't think it's good to use it as a justification to act the way you do to said partner a lot, in my opinion. And I do know I was, because I know my friend Miss Lexi, we love her, we truly do here. She does have some problems sometimes, and I know like okay, like she knows how to deal with her issues, and any of her partners also know how to deal with those issues with her, and they understand that. And I'm sure my homeboy Orion, he probably has a couple of issues, and him and his partner will have to like also work around that, but they won't use it as a crutch to like justify as like, I'll tell you, being you're such a fucking retard and whatnot, because he would just casually drop the R slur on me and whatnot. Why, I don't know. Um, D&D Beyond, like I said, it's very beginner. I'm sorry, I'm like having two different conversations. That's funny. Because one of my players is like saying like, hey, just to let you know, on my friendos, they would like to try to join. Like, all right, bet. So I gotta focus on that part and see where that goes. Okay, so where was I don't know. So like, okay, mental health issues. So she would use it like as a bigger crutch to like justify her like terrible behavior, and then like act really sweet. It's like, oh, like I feel really bad because like I'm so mean to you, and I cried. It's like, I kind of just want to call out like, did you though? Like, it doesn't feel like you're genuinely sorry, because if you want to be like friends with benefits, let's draw the line. No more of this. Like, we shoot up a text and we're able to, we're gonna do it. End of story. If you want to be more, let's progress further. Let's actually agree, like us hanging out in VCs, or us actually hanging out, or like trying to go. Hello, Insidious Z. You're entering weird times right now. We're talking about how I got in trouble at work by having a weird situation with my supervisor. God, this is such a weird fucking thing. I'm sorry for everyone here. I mean that with all my heart. So long story short, to summarize this, me and my ex, who was my supervisor, we started talking, and we were doing some stuff, of course, like adults do, like paying out taxes. And she left me for her one night stand, buddy, and did not tell me about it. I had to find out through another coworker. And my attitude to that was, okay, I'm gonna go like be vocal about this shit then. Bigger bosses found out, and we both had to be talked to about it, of course. So now, I think she's trying to recreate like what one of her exes who cheated on her when she was working as a crew member, what I'm currently am, and her ex, who was also a supervisor. I think he was a supervisor. Were dating, like, because he cheated on her. Allegedly, I don't know at this point in my life. I don't generally give a fuck. And I think she's trying to recreate, like, oh, let's make Tatum like the most hated person here because he can't set the fuck up, and people don't need to know about my life outside of work. It's like, okay, like you sort of told me like you wanted to go back to your one night stand, but like I would have like I would have accepted that honestly. Then it's like, hey, I can't do this anymore. Right? This other guy, I'm talking to this other guy, and I was like, okay, sweet, Hakuna Matata, bye. And that would have been like the end of it. But I found out through like a coworker because she refuses to like fucking tell anyone shit. I guess I don't know. But so Miss Lexi used that. I was like, okay, yeah. Her doing like 180s on you all the time is not healthy. My homeboy Ryan said, yeah, her doing this type of shit is a massive red flag. Do not let this like be any serious. And thankfully, that ended the way it did. So thank God. I'm really happy I did not date her. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't. She was very, very immature when I think about it often because I was talking to my friend Val about this, and her attitude with the R slur is why are people trying to tell me what I can and can't say? I've been called that all my time in high school. I should be able to, so I'm gonna say it anyway. Is very much like, okay, I refuse to grow as a person, and that is very much of a child mentality in my opinion. Like, I did HVAC, and we have a gauge that does have that word on it, and it tells you that if you put the valves in wrong, because I think it's for refrigerant. Because if it isn't working, it will go to that, and it's like, hey, you fucked up. You put them on the wrong sides, so you have to unscrew. You have to switch them around, and it'll tell you the proper pressure gauge then. And my attitude, like, for a while was like, oh, I did HVAC, so like we have a tool that tells you if you are one, and like that was very much of a I refuse to grow as a person mentality in my eyes now. So she definitely wasn't mature. She used her mental health as a crutch to be a a dick to everyone, and people just kind of also accepted it. And my theory on why she did leave me for her one night stand is so judge me later on this. So I was doing a game of Would You Rather with another coworker, and I said, would you rather have a partner who's well dowered down there or has a micro? Mind you, this was a conversation between me and the other coworker I was playing a game of Would You Rather. She hollered over, who the fuck wants to do anything with a small dick? I want a big one. So I'm inclined to believe that she left me for a bigger dick. Now, I won't get into the nitty gritty on my shit right here. That's a weird discussion to talk about my dick size to anyone who isn't a partner, in my opinion, or my homeboys. But that's a different discussion. That's a different topic. I kind of want to clip that, but I know it ain't gonna do well somewhere. But like I don't need like like I don't need like praise from people like, oh yeah, you're big or whatnot, like, oh, you're fucking small. Like I know my size. I've accepted it. I use one of my homeboys like phrases on it. It's like, yeah, you're perfect for this one thing. And I fucking use it everywhere. Now, I told one of my friends about this, and I also told her because in my opinion, it's like, okay, if you're gonna use that, I'm gonna make fun of you for another thing. And is it childish? Yes. I will agree on that part. But C claimed to have great head skill. Couldn't use tongue. Couldn't. And her reasoning being like, oh, it's hard enough to remember to like do the sucking and breathe. And it's like, in my opinion, it's never shameful to just say you're not very well experienced in certain things. It's never bad to have that. Like just say that. In my opinion, like it's okay to learn. It's so like it's you're always gonna have to learn. Like partner A and partner B. Partner B might have different needs than partner A did to do certain things, and partner A might just be a bitch that wants to beat you with a chocolate. Who the fuck knows? But then I proceeded to make a joke of no tongue to a couple of my coworkers then, who I did tell about it. And if that was going to be her mentality, now we can definitely say, Dad, now you're being very immature on this. And we can definitely agree on that, yes. Um, I do find one thing very funny that Karma immediately did for me because I found out also through Tabari when he told me, hey, yes, he left you for the one night stand guy, is he's dry texting her and he's telling her like, oh yeah, I'm not ready for a relationship or whatnot. So I find that very funny that it feels like the boot got flipped onto her. It's like, would I, did I have romantic feelings for her? No. Would I have been okay to find out if I did? Absolutely. I am always down to find out, like, okay, do I actually have romantic feelings for this individual? But in my opinion, it's hard for me to gain them if I'm the one who has to do a lot of the heavy lifting and stuff. Like, this has to be a two-way street, honey. Because I had romantic feelings for one woman for a little bit, and then I kind of felt like, okay, she's still on dating apps after we met, and we've been talking for a while, and she also like feels like it takes forever to like get a reply from her as well. Like I don't really want to play this game of, hey, fight for my attention. It's like I'm not doing that. So like those romantic feelings immediately went aside when I like started like my brain was like processing it that way. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm not dealing with this shit no more. Funny enough, she said I was too nice of a guy because she was looking for someone who, if they hit a deer, could end its life so it wouldn't have to suffer. It's like that's a weird thing to judge a guy on, but whatever, honey. My dating life's weird, guys. I'll definitely say that. But so my ex is getting like dry texted and all this, and I find that very funny. Like I was asking you, like, hey, what do you want us to be? Because I didn't know what you wanted us to be. Like in my opinion, we were doing stuff we shouldn't be doing if we were gonna be friends with benefits, and if we wanted to date, let's try to actually schedule something for us then. Because your opinion on a date is we have to be in person, which I guess online dating just does not exist. Like I said, I'm very happy I did not progress farther with her, but I do know uh her attitude towards me definitely has like spiked, and that's whatever. I'll just keep my big boss like knowledge, like known about it. It's like, hey, what, like, I don't want to deal with this. Or if I'm gonna get snapped like at her a lot for whatever reason, because mind you, she's been like snapping at a lot of fucking people, and I think a lot of people are fucking tired of it, and then don't want to like hear the justifications like, oh, well, that's just who I am. It's like, that's not gonna work forever, but whatever. Whatever you do, boo boo. Oh god, it's 1 in the morning now. And I'm really happy that Nepahaya was there when she did snap at me, because Nepahaya did like tell us like, yo, what's your problem? And I zoned out, so I didn't even hear her fucking response. Because I just asked like, hey, can you take this to drive through? And she just got like snippy at me. It's like, what the fuck did I do? I just asked you nicely. Like, what the fuck? But it is what it is. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not upset that my ex's best friend doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Nothing of value is genuinely lost then, in my opinion. Like, I don't want to be mean to like my other two players in my other campaign called Seats to Feywild, but I'm not going to like, I wasn't attached to it. I wasn't like too keen about it. It's like I knew like the writing on the walls were already there. Like, it wasn't gonna last long. You guys have a hard enough time progressing the story. I'm not. And most of the time when we do try to sit down, we're just vibing instead. It's like, I get it. You can always like vibe in D&D or any tabletop RPG, but like at a certain point, like you have to sit down and just like, okay, we gotta do the campaign now. So there's that. So it probably will have to die, and I feel bad for the other two players who will be affected by it. But like I said, I'm not going to uh worry about that type of stuff. I get paid fucking 14 an hour, and I'm very vocal on like my set, and people know like, okay, yeah, I don't like specific people. I'm not going to like waste my time on stupid shit, in my opinion. But yeah, that is the story of all of that. I will be ending stream soon, and Insidious, I'll try to keep in touch, but I'm probably gonna go to bed soon. I will actually just send you the D&D server, because I do trust Mew's judgment, and you are a new player, so this little mini campaign is gonna be perfect for you, thankfully. So, tomorrow we're gonna do late night TCG. I might have more to tell, of course, depending on how X and X best friend reacts, of course, and if I actually get any good information from the big boss man. Because if so, fucking lit. Because that'll be great. I I don't I don't want to be fucking bitched at every day by her. So, of course. Like I said, we're doing late night TCG tomorrow. We're probably just gonna do Yu-Gi-Oh. Nothing against like the other simulators. I just don't. I'm not. I just don't like them all the time. I want to play with like actual people. And One Piece, I'm not good enough at it. Digimon, if I'm facing the same guy 5 times, I'm gonna be really upset. So of course, until next time, be gay, do crime. Bye bye.